Okay. I guess I'll just start with my favorite Bible chapter, which is 1 Corinthians 13. It is titled The Greatest Gift. I don't know if you have a Bible, go ahead and pick that up and read it. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass of a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith that I could remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing. Though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. It, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. It does not behave rudely. It does not seek its own. Is not provoked. Thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Bears all things. Believes all things. Hopes all things. Endures all things. I feel like people underestimate the significance of love. Love never fails, but whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish away. For we know in part that we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect has come, then that which is in part will be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things, for now we see in a mirror, dimly. But then face to face, now I know in part, but then I shall know, just as I also am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is love. reason why faith and hope, or no, I think the reasons why prophecies, tongues, knowledge, all these things, the reason why I feel like those things are temporary, that their nature is to be temporary, is because they don't, like, they're subjective to the context, to the person. Like, someone can prophesy and then feel like a boost in ego. You can feel superior, feel better than they are. Same with tongues. I mean, even just the nature of tongues. It can appear kind of selfish. It's not though, but because people are just, it's like a language that someone says only to themselves and to God, so it doesn't really benefit anyone else. It can also, I feel like, scare off new people from Christianity a lot of the time. And knowledge, well, I feel like knowledge is, it's not always the good people that have it. Because, I mean, knowledge can be a lot of things. It can be something like a crystallized kind of knowledge, which is the knowledge that, like, someone builds up over time. Or someone can be knowledgeable in that, like, they're able to learn things quickly. But all of that doesn't really matter if you're a closed-minded person, or if you're a selfish person that will just throw away information that they don't want to know. What really matters is, at least in my opinion, being open-minded and being open-minded, but then also not being ignorant. Like, I mean, ignorant in the way that you won't seek out information. Like, be open-minded, but also be an active seeker of open-minded things. You know, when the Bible, I feel like when the Bible talks about things that it commands to us, it's not really have been just obeying God, or just about following His command, just about staying strictly to like some order, that how the world is supposed to be or something. Just things ordered, that God's just a perfectionist or something. It's that it's literally the things in the Bible, they're just good for us. They're just good for humanity. Giving people, like, sure, it can be hard to do, and I mean, it's good for the other person. If you forgive them, you're more likely to like be nicer to them and spread more positivity. But also just for like a selfish reason, just for the person themselves. It's a good thing because you don't have that thing that's holding you back. It's like you're not, like people, they dwell on things that people did to them. And some of these things are very bad. And it can be very hard to forgive some people. But I feel like if people are able to forgive more, it's going to be better for everyone personally, for the person who does forgive, but also just for everyone else. It'll be infectious. What a circle. If the I don't know, if we're talking about the purpose of life, I don't feel like the purpose of life can be something temporary, because our minds, they aren't temporary. Our minds, they keep on, gears in our heads, they keep on turning. The only thing that stops us, like, it's like we aren't the thoughts in our head, we're the observance behind them. Like, we observe our thoughts, and then we have feelings about our thoughts, and we can actually disagree with our thoughts. We can disagree with our feelings. So we're not our thoughts. We're not just our brain. We're something beyond that. So just base your life. If someone were to base their life just purely on like the physical things, not on the awareness that they are, not of things that like they actually are, but of the things that they can see and feel, the things that they can even disagree with sometimes in themselves. If you're basing your whole entire existence at just those physical things, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed, or at least I think. This is my first video, so it's just giving some food for thought, I guess. That also, like, religion isn't just some list of rules to conform and to just be some, like, to just go against what we want. It's that there's, like, literally, like, there's always just like an inner battle, like, inside of ourselves of what we want to do, what we need to do, what will be good for us, are all things that, like, we're constantly battling. So it's not like if you aren't practicing religion, then somehow you aren't participating in a battle and you're just submitting. Like, you're still. Probably just gonna post this video. Um, I'll probably get a lot better at this once I'm making more videos. Like, most people probably don't post their first draft. I mean, like, I'm not talking, like, I did, like, test recordings to see, like, how it sounded and stuff. But, like, this is, like, my first recording. Like, I'm not gonna not post it because of whatever. Unless if, like, the audio is really not good or something. But yeah. Okay, what do I want to leave you with? You can't live your life without God. It's gonna creep up on you. Whether, I mean, this is if you're really lucky. And I honestly know this is not gonna happen. But, like, an example of one point in time when it creeps up on us, the existence of God is on our deathbed. And we have to think about that. But also the existence of God, it becomes present to everyone when they're searching for a purpose, for a job, for something to place their passion and time and effort in. They can work towards something, I mean, pleasing their own gods, whether it's money and or whether it's like pleasing some CEOs, some corporation. Like, those are your gods. If you're working up that ladder. Or whether your God is just to pursue your own passions, your own desires, without regard for how it's gonna impact you long term. Like, if all I did was just eat Doritos, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I wanted to, because it tasted good, and because I couldn't see any reason why it wouldn't be good for me, wouldn't change the fact that I would be missing a lot of nutrients and necessary proteins, carbs, that I wouldn't be getting from just eating Doritos. The joy of being with God is a very profound joy. We all are seeking joy. We're all seeking to please some God. Because like I said, we're not our feelings, we're not our thoughts, we're the awareness behind those feelings and thoughts. So your God that you're serving could be your thoughts. The God that you're serving could be your feelings. The God that you're serving could be, I don't know, like what I was saying earlier, it could be food. Although, I feel like food, that's probably just, I don't know, feelings of encompasses most things. So you don't want to be feeding to something physical, because that physical thing is not going to reflect anything back onto you. It's just going to hit a wall and then fall flat into the ground, because you're feeding your awareness behind what is physical, the thing that actually wants something. You're searching for it in the physical, the thing that is not physical. You're searching for the food in the physical. Once you seek God, you realize that we were made as the puzzle piece, like for Him. Even if God was like a horrible God by the standards of like how we think now, like if He was a wrathful God, then He would have made us in a way where that would have been our missing puzzle piece. Our missing puzzle piece would have been how He created us, what He created us for, which would be wrath. So, like, even what we are created for, that's what's going to give us the ultimate fulfillment. It doesn't matter what your perspective on that thing is. It doesn't matter anything like that. And it's the reason why love, which is the most significant thing to God, and the law that in part makes it so humans are able to keep all the other commandments. That's the reason why we have a natural drawing towards it. And you know, some people, they may not be as sociable, but I mean, the stats speak for themselves in that, like, people who don't talk as much with other people, they're not only like at least people who talk with other people that can bounce their feelings and emotions off of like another consciousness, so another non-physical thing. But I mean, someone who doesn't even talk to other people, to other souls, and just tries to bounce off themselves, it just doesn't work. We're all searching for something. If you put your desires and your passions into the physical, the temporary, then you are going to get a temporary gratification. If you put your hope and your effort into the eternal, into the thing that all of us are, which is the awareness behind our thoughts, the awareness behind our feelings, then you get the missing puzzle piece to what you are. Because that's what God is. He's not part of the physical. You reap what you sow. God is the missing piece, and it doesn't make any sense to say that anything else is, because nothing else fits his nature. The thing that is not physical, the thing that is not temporary. Because we are not of that nature. Oh. There you go. There's your food for thought.